Good Tuesday morning, a live look at Withrow Park right here in Toronto. Good morning, Tammie Sutherland, Meredith Shaw, Devo Brown here with you. Sid Sixero returns next week. Tam, we were talking about this during You Sound Off, but let's bring everybody up to speed here with the city increasing fines for 123 offenses to ease congestion. So these are parking fines going up. Things like the meter. If you don't pay the meter, that is going to go up. We'll give you some examples of what it is right here. Some fines doubling, even tripling in amounts. Parking prohibited vehicles on footpaths, pedestrian walkways, or bike paths. That's going from $60 to $200. If you stop within an intersection, you know, when you get caught in between, in that no man's land, that's from $60 to $200. Ooh. And parking without paying the meter, that goes from $30 to $50. Just some examples right there, but well over 100 of them happening. This will roll out as of Thursday on August 1st. We were kind of asking during You Sound Off, do you think it's going to ease congestion? Is it going to help as part of the plan, or is this just to grab some more money?
Yeah, I think that there are certain things like tripling or more than tripling that fine for blocking the box is what they call it when you block the intersection. I think that will get people to think twice before they all of a sudden think that they can make it through. I've been guilty of it before, many times, where I'm so apologetic, but there are some people who don't, like they're not. They just feel like they can make it through and they're going to block this intersection. It just causes traffic in that intersection completely, backs it up for no reason. Just wait your turn, let it pass. $200 may make people think twice.
I think so. Yeah. And in that instance too, like you got to make those decisions and you got to err on the side of generosity from staying back. Because you know what I mean? Sometimes you think, well, I can make that. Like that really could happen. But then someone else has already made that decision, then you get all blocked up. And it really, I don't know. I've done that before with the best of intentions. But I really feel like you got to err on the side of don't do it, don't go.
I totally understand that, and I'm with y'all on that. But I kind of think on the flip side, people are like, I've been at this same light, you know, maybe just a few cars back for the last 15 minutes.
And you're like, go!
And I've been, and I just want to get to the Gardner or get to, you know, across Spadina. And it's, ooh, I got that moment, I could do it. And then like, oh no, you know? So I understand why people try and
make it happen.
Well,
it's because it's
gotta be safe.
It's awful out there. That's why you're trying to get anywhere, anytime, and you just can't. So look, they got to do something. I think we just have to know about it. That's the biggest thing. We got to be informed about it as people who use these roadways, because that's a big jump. And they're also waiting for you to do it. That's the other switch of this. Whenever these kinds of changes come, they're going to be on it, as they should. I mean, to enforce it and to really like bring people's awareness level up to where it is now. But even when we went out for lunch not too long ago, I parked. I thought, great, I've got this great parking spot. It's a motorcycle lane. Oh. It's only for motorcycles.
Only for motorcycles.
I've grown up in Toronto. I lived in this city forever. I did not know that. I mean, I guess I could read a sign, but you sort of think that you have. Anyway, I think it's just, I'm really happy that we're having this discussion, because I think people got to know as of August 1st, this is going to be happening. So your behavior really has to be on high alert.
Yeah, and again, these are some of the things that are slowing down the rush hour. And I think those ones definitely need to be enforced. And you may see a blitz happen here and there, but I think that the consistency of enforcing that, not just the fear of getting that ticket, is what's going to happen. Because if people do the same road over and over, and you're like, I've never seen anybody do this. Like, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to run in for a minute. I'm going to park it. And just, again, it comes down to safety as well at the end of it.
Yeah, blocking a bike path, that's the big one for safety. We had a tragic incident at Avenue Road in Bloor. We're going to be talking to Dave Shelnut, who's a bicycle advocate and a lawyer, in just a few minutes' time here. And, you know, that was because at least one factor here was that bike lane was blocked. And the young woman tried to get around and had to go into live traffic. And so just horrendous. So as much as there are congestion benefits that we will get from these fines and just easing congestion, also safety benefits as well. That will
they got to figure out that spot. Bike lanes in general.
It's happened twice in the last 3 months.
It's just totally unacceptable for the city to keep operating that way.
Sad situations in that.
The Spadina bus,
though. So you're talking about easing some congestion. So Spadina bus, dedicated lane, going southbound on Spadina, taking you down to Lakeshore. So from Richmond to Lakeshore there. That starts today. And people are saying the on-street parking, the taxi stands that were there, those are gone. So will this help, because the streetcar is not running right now under construction for that 510 streetcar, will this help some of that congestion that's going down there. I hope so, but I am skeptical and really not.
Anytime I see a bus,
Yeah, I know.
I'm skeptical. I love you buses, but I'm like, oh, the buses are running. Oh, help us all. Look, I think it's going to be helpful for the people who use the TTC. I mean, they got to get moving around in a way that they haven't been. For the people driving, though, I mean, it just, it's not even winter yet, and this is going until January. So I'm kind of okay with it summer months, but you throw some weather in that, that's gonna be tough for drivers for sure.
When all 3 of those lanes were open, it was already just heck on earth to get to put it nicely, Jiminy Crickets to get from, let's say, Richmond down to the Gardner. It was already terrible for drivers. So now you have 1 lane taken away. Oh my.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. But I think this will absolutely help the commuters on the TTC.
Yes.
Once you open up that lane, woo, they're flying by, getting to Lakeshore, no problem. Maybe it will change the behavior of some drivers. Maybe they will instead
Want to
get on a bus.
That's what they're trying to encourage.
That's a big
Get the
leap,
cars-
Tim. That's a big leap, Tim.
Get the cars out of the city. That's the encouragement that's happening here. We'll see how it goes. If you experience it over the next few days, please let us know your thoughts, always on X, and of course feedback at breakfasttelevision.ca as well. All right.